Hey guys, what's up? It's Winnie here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have my February monthly favorites to share with you, and I swear February is always like you blink and it's over with, but at least that means we're getting closer and closer to warmer weather, and I'm going to be taking my first trip to Europe next month, and I am so excited. I've already started planning. So this month I feel like I've been really focused on skincare and just keeping my skin looking really fresh and dewy and healthy. So I have some skincare products I want to talk about first, and then of course some beauty items, which some you guys will recognize and some are brand new, which I'm excited to share. I feel like the weather lately has been super on and off. It's been really cold and then it gets hot and then it's cold again. So it's been really messing with my skin, which again is why I've been so skincare focused. So first I want to talk about one of my favorite face masks that I've talked about and used in my previous skincare videos, but it's the GLAMGLOW Youthmud. And just so you guys know, I have combination dry skin. Whenever the weather changes drastically or it gets really cold, I need something to exfoliate, and the Youthmud always works really well for me. And I'm actually working with GLAMGLOW today because they've recently launched a brand new size of the Youthmud. This is probably the packaging that you're used to seeing, which is the 50-gram jar. This used to be the largest size. Now they have a mega size and they've changed the packaging completely, as you can see. This now is 100 grams. So you're getting 50 grams more than the standard size, and this retails for $79 now for 100 grams. And again, the standard size is 50 grams, which now retails for $59. Obviously, it's the same great Youthmud, it's just in a larger size. Whenever I notice dry patches on my skin or I feel like it's looking a little dull, that's when I like to use Youthmud, and I use it about once or twice a week. It's a 10-minute mask, and I'll show you guys how I apply it to my skin. I just put a thin layer on, and it has volcanic pumice rock in it, which helps to exfoliate. There's French sea clay, which absorbs all of the impurities and stuff that's in your skin, and then also the tea oxy green tea leaf, which I'm obsessed with the smell of because it smells like a really refreshing light tea leaf scent. It's very spa-like. When you first put it on, it feels really tingly. You leave it on your skin for about 10 minutes or so, and you'll know when to rinse it off because the Youthmud will start to turn kind of a whitish color, and it also gets really tight on your skin. When you go to rinse it off, it just feels so refreshing. But you rinse it off in circular motions so it can really exfoliate the dead skin cells on your face. It leaves my skin feeling super smooth, and then I follow up with a really good hydrating moisturizer, which is my next favorite. This is the Touch Insole All-in-One Beauty Aid Cream. I use this in my Glass Skin Korean skincare video, which I will link down below, but this has become like my new favorite face cream. It's actually one of my first skincare products I've tried from Touch Insole, but I am so addicted to this. I was using this at night, but then I just started using it for the daytime as well because it left my skin so hydrated. Like I said, when my skin is dry, it's like crocodile dry, and it's actually pretty lightweight. I use about a dime size amount of this, and then I apply it all over and I give it a moment to sink in, and I don't feel like it leaves a super greasy or sticky residue. It is a Korean skincare brand, but I know you can find it on Amazon, so I will link that down below if you guys are interested in this, but this has been like a lifesaver for me. The next thing is something I also used in the Glass Skin look, which is the Troiareuke A+ Cushion Foundation. This is kind of borderline skincare and makeup because it's made up of 99% skincare ingredients, but it's definitely a foundation. It just happens to be amazing for your skin. If you guys want to see me apply it and talk more about the actual product, I will link it down below, but this is what it looks like inside. This has been used to death ever since I did that video because I have been loving this stuff. It's a Mochi cushion foundation. You just press the little applicator into the cushion, and then it picks up some of the foundation, and you just pat it into your skin. And this is the most natural, dewy skin looking foundation I've used, and like I said, I have been loving that look lately. I will say though, this cushion foundation gives you a very dewy finish, so if you're someone who doesn't like that, or if you have oily skin, you can definitely use a setting powder or something over this. But I was really impressed with how much coverage this cushion foundation gave, and typically you don't think that a cushion foundation that's very natural looking would give much coverage, but it just covered everything that I needed to cover, and it still looked like my skin. Again, it is a Korean brand, but I know you can find it on Amazon, which I will link down below. This next foundation I have used in a couple of my previous videos, and I'm actually wearing it today. I've been wearing it in a lot of my Instagram pictures, and that's because it's become one of my new favorite Holy Grail foundations. It's the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I love the coverage of this foundation. It's definitely a medium to full coverage foundation. It's super silky, silky smooth when you apply it on. And it's weird, but this is a foundation that I actually like to apply with my hands. It's so easy to work with and blend, so I just prefer using my hands, and that's how I applied it today. And I think it's meant to be like a 16-hour wear foundation. I haven't tested it for that long, but just in terms of like a normal 8 to 9 hour day, it just stays perfect looking, and it's not a foundation I need to touch up on or anything at all. I do really like the natural look of it because it's very skin-like. It has a soft, natural looking dewy sheen to it. I should also mention that I'm wearing everything that I have in my favorites. I should have just did like a favorites get ready with me type of video. But anyway, a new product that I've been testing out that I wanted to talk to you guys about is the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Gel. I do have it on my brows today. I'm using the shade medium brown. I think it's a perfect match to my hair. The applicator itself looks kind of like a doe foot applicator, so it makes it really difficult to apply to your brows. It does come with a little spoolie brush, which I appreciate. I actually use a small angled brow brush, and I just pick it up right off of the little applicator, and I do like how it goes on because you can build it up, so you can make it as dark as you need, and it's really easy to work with. And I actually wore it in the clip where I was doing the Youthmud mask, and I rinsed it off and everything, and it stayed perfectly fine. In fact, it claims to last up to 2 days. Now, the catch to that is that you're not supposed to use any makeup remover like cleanser or oil-based product on it, because obviously that would take it right off. I used to use the Dip Brow, which I feel like I always went too heavy-handed. No matter how hard I tried not to, they would just get a little too crazy. So I feel like this formula is a lot easier to work with. Once it sets, it like stays in place and it does not budge no matter how hard you rub it. If you get water or sweat on your brows, it's not going to like run off your face or rub off at all, especially in the summertime when you're getting sweaty, or if you're at the pool or whatever. I think this is the perfect brow product. Next is the MAC Hyper Real Highlight Palette, and these shades are so pretty. I was so happy to see that they came out with a highlighting palette, because I think MAC came out with my first highlighter, which was Soft and Gentle, and I still love that one. It does come in 2 different shades. This one is the Flash and Awe, which is more of a pinky rose gold kind of shade, which I prefer. The other one, I can't remember what it's called, but it's just more of a warmer golden shimmer. They're all super shimmery and very reflective. I do have it on top of my cheeks right here. You can see the glow.
Hi guys.
And I like that it comes with the 3 shades because I do like to mix my highlights. So I like to pop the lightest shade just right on the center of my cheeks, and it just really gives you a lot more dimension. And I have another highlighting product. If you're familiar with the Mary-Dew-Monizer from theBalm, that's another one of my favorite highlights. It's so pretty on. They actually came out with a new Mary-Dew-Monizer, which is in a liquid form. It's called Mary-Dew-Monizer, and it comes in this little doe foot applicator. And I'm just gonna swatch it for you guys. You can actually mix this into your foundation, your moisturizer, or whatever you want, but I have it on my cheeks today. I just kind of dabbed it and kind of blended it into the tops of my cheeks, and then I topped it off with the MAC highlight just to give it like extra glow. And Mary-Dew-Monizer is more of a light champagne gold glow, and it's really pretty. So even on more natural makeup days, you can dot this on your cheeks and give your skin more of a dewy glow, or like I said, you can really amp up your highlight. Last but not least, I have the new Urban Decay Naked Petite Heat Palette. I did get this recently, but I knew I was gonna like it when I saw it because I love the Naked Heat palette. And this mini palette comes with 6 new shades that are inspired by the Naked Heat palette. And of course, I'm using all shades on my eyes today. There are 5 matte shades and then 1 demi matte, which is a little bit of a shimmery shade. They all have the same great Urban Decay shadow formula, so it's really easy to work with. They're super pigmented. It retails for $29, and I don't think it's available just yet, but I'll put down below when these will launch because I need to find out. But that is everything that I have. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found some things that you want to try out. And as always, if you want to see more of me, you can check out my links for my Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, which are all down below as well. And I will see you in my next one. Bye!